Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
But inside is so delightful.
It's Christmas in July.
Let's review.
Let's review.
Let's review.
Want more?
Look for
Season 4.
Bum.
Bum.
Yeah, that is right. That is right, folks. We are back on track with another Christmas in July for y'all, getting them all kind of like lined up in order before July is over. You know, we're kind of, we're like Santa Claus delivering presents on Christmas. You know what I mean, Dragon? We're in a time rush, but we're gonna get it done because we're miracle workers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's totally what we are. Okay. So, Dragon, tonight we are reviewing A Christmas Story, which is Season 3, Episode 10 of The Goldbergs. And this is a show that I've watched 2 episodes of because I accidentally watched and took notes and everything for another episode, the Season 4 Hanuka special, which was called Hanuka Solo. It's kind of a play on the Star Wars holiday special, but I digress, Dragon. I'm glad that we're actually doing this instead of Hanukkah Solo. I'd kind of like to do Hanukkah Solo next year because that did have a lot. What?
There's nothing stopping.
Yeah, I mean that one did have a lot of good stuff in it, especially like a lot of good pop culture relics. But yeah, here we have A Christmas Story, and this is a lot of fun, Dragon. I feel like, of course, this showcases the holiday a lot more, as well as I feel like. I don't want to say showcases the characters better, but I feel like this one was even more fun than the Season 4 episode was, and definitely more in the holiday tradition. And I liked Beverly a lot more in this episode than I did in the Season 4 episode. It's not that I didn't like her, but in this one, she really shined, Dragon. I don't know about you, but this woman is just radiating Farmiga charm.
I know,
Just
right?
radiating it, man.
I'll tease it a little bit now. I kind of dawned on me in this episode because let me establish this with the Goldbergs. Am I familiar with the Goldbergs? Basically, I have seen one episode in its entirety, the one that Kevin Smith directed about the '89 Batman coming out.
Right.
I have seen the majority of my Goldberg experience has been like the promos they tease, or like the very endings of the episodes before other shows come on. So basically, I have a familiarity based on that, and I looked into the premise a little bit. Patton Oswalt having talked about it, because Patton Oswalt, of course, is our older Adam narration in the show. Of course, the premise for all those men out to be aware, of course, it's an 80s setting. It's based on the series creator Adam Goldberg's childhood experiences via the Patton Oswalt narration, and every episode is like 1980 something, so they can play with the dates a little bit.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Yes, right. And the thing with the Farmiga charm is that Beverly always sticks out as like a big hallmark of the show. It's like her and Adam are the main stars of the show in many respects. And I remember Adam Goldberg talking about Back to the Future on this Back to the Future documentary about 30 years of Back to the Future back in time. And again, I've been introduced to her that way, but watching her here, it dawned on me halfway through the episode, oh my God, she has that Farmiga charm. It's almost
she's totally just like I said, she's just channeling Farmiga here. It's ridiculous.
It's like this. If Norma did not suffer through rape and murder, she would be Beverly Goldberg.
Oh God! You don't have to put it that bluntly, but sure.
No, I'm saying if Norma's life didn't get torpedoed at every turn, she could. I think she wants to be Beverly Goldberg.
Right. It's like she's like a doppelganger.
This is kind of her dream life.
This woman is totally like a positive doppelganger of Norma Bates.
It's like we went back in time and we changed, we prevented the bad stuff from happening to Norma, and this happened.
Yep, pretty much. Oh God.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's a fun like alternate timeline Vera Farmiga, or Norma Bates to be more exact. But again, Farmiga-esque. Okay, let's get to the episode. Oh, which by the way, Hanukkah episodes. We should definitely address that. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We try every year to do at least one Hanukkah or other festive. I say other because of the Proud Family Kwanzaa special we did.
Or Festivus from Seinfeld.
Yes, but Dragon, I still have scars from that Proud Family special. I still have the scars, man. That was something else.
Why were they flying?
But Anyways, but yes, like I said, we try and get as multicultural as we can. Of course, the resources there are limited. But Dragon, I'd like to say, I definitely think this show is like a one-a-year thing I'd like to do now, because especially because it's the Hanuka thing, and I'm really into this show now. I mean, I'm not like gonna go and marathon the whole thing right away, but I'm liking this. I think this can be a tradition with Christmas in July moving forward, is the Goldbergs. So, all right. So we start, speaking of Christmas traditions, we start with A Christmas Story, which is Adam and Barry's favorite holiday tradition. Of course, these are two brothers on the show.
Let's just fire up some of the tropes as, adult Adam. I call it Oswald Adam. Oswald Adam.
Yeah, the narration, for sure.
Good old Patton Oswalt. Watching some of his stand-up.
Is Christmas Story in and of itself a trope?
Yes.
Okay, Christmas Story.
It is. We've done that before, when we like homage the Christmas Story in various ways. So there's a lot of that in here. So right off the bat, we have Oswald Adam reflecting on the Christmas break and the memories associated with that, hence the episode, such as tropes such as, get them ready, kids. Hot cocoa. Get your bingo cards of Christmas tropes at the ready. Just get them at the ready. Get your little stampers ready. So we have hot cocoa. We have gift wrapping. We have buttery popcorn while they're watching their favorite holiday movie, A Christmas Story, with his brother Barry.
So hot cocoa, family traditions, remembering Christmas, A Christmas Story. Oh, God.
Christmas break from school.
Okay, this is just going to be an insane amount of tropes in this episode.
Yes, there are. This might be the most tropes
the opposite of the Courage podcast, where we're just like comically stretching for tropes. Oh man! Oh God, help us!
Yes, we're going to have some difficulty with Courage, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, but more on that later. Anyway, let's see. Yes, honestly, this one might be the most tropes we've had in the holiday special, I gotta say.
It could very well be. I mean, especially because the premise is very much kind of, meant to be like, okay, let's literally just get all these holiday tropes and throw them in a blender. Like, a lot of the episode is very much hindered on that. So, yeah.
Yes. Right. Okay. So we then. All right. The reason they watch Christmas Stories is because for some reason it spoke to them, and of course, it's kind of the fun charm of the Goldbergs and how they theme their episodes. We kind of parallel the theme of the episode with the events in the show, so they parallel the bullfrog scene, basically where the old man from A Christmas Story is like complaining they traded Bullfrog to Jeff Garland's character Murray, complaining about the Philadelphia team.
Yes.
Someone. Then Beverly's calling the kids
ludicrous.
Down. Yep. Then she's calling down the kids like Miss Parker from the mom from Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they didn't. It's established they don't do Christmas. Traditionally, they did not do Christmas, but they did Hanukkah, which meant a lot of family time and Eastern European foods.
Oh yeah. Yep. So we get into a montage of the different sucky Hanukkah presents. It's basically like 8 days of presents. It's mostly filler.
Yeah. Also, we had another this to me is a good subtle reference to Christmas Story. Says, oh man, what's that? Is that the dog? No, it's stuffed cabbage. Of course, cabbage being a red cabbage from Christmas Story. So it's a little bit of a reference. Let's go! It's freaking Hanukkah, as Beverly says. Yeah, so
does that not sound like something that Norma Bates would say?
I know, that's when it started. Like it was kind of seeded.
It's freaking Hanukkah.
Yep. Again, happy Norma. If Norma's life went in a positive direction, Beverly Goldberg, man. I'm saying.
Right.
Didn't we? Again, Garland and Beverly. They have Murray and Beverly. They have really great rapport, really great kind of chemistry here. Where basically, she'll say she'll guide the scene, and then he'll jump in with the punchline. Says, "Didn't we already do that? Did we just do that?" Thinking no, last year they did it. That's kind of funny. So let's see. So yes, he clarifies the misconception 8 nights means 8 equally awesome presents. Not true. So we see it's mostly filler. So he takes through some of the very scrappy gifts.
Oh God, I mean, I don't have a great list in front of me. I just have more underpants. So many underpants. And also, zit cream isn't an insult. It isn't a gift. It's an insult.
We also have stuff like batteries and toothbrushes. Basically, each day got worse and worse, and just kind of pushed the limit of what qualifies as a gift. And we have school
from what I
supplies.
understand about Hanukkah, which isn't much, Dragon, but from what I understand, I'm not sure if each day is supposed to be progressively better, but I am pretty sure that on the last day, it's supposed to be the biggest gift.
That would make sense. Yeah, you end on a high note. It's like, hey, there's the new Xbox you
know
want.
Way more about this than I would, obviously.
It's like, you don't want it to go like this. Hey, first I got an Xbox. Last day, I got gold coins in a dreidel.
Exactly.
I mean, this is like per the course. We're going to end on this. We're not going to end big. I mean, what's the deal, man? I want to write my congressman. Of course, we had a fun little reference to another special we've done with the school supplies. Erica Goldberg, she's holding up this little Garfield pencil topper she got.
Yes, I caught that.
Again, folks, the meaning of Christmas, as we've learned this year on Christmas in July, is Garfield.
It's Garfield. I mean,
it is
straight up.
It's like how the answer to what the meaning of life is 42. The answer to the meaning of Christmas, as Charlie Brown posed to Linus that one time, was in reality Garfield.
Garfield is the spirit of Christmas, Charlie Brown. It's just Garfield.
Yeah, Lucy just there's that alternate take of it's Christmas, Charlie Brown, where the whole spiel. Lucy says, "No, you're wrong. It's Garfield."
Folks, if you don't know why we're so gaga over Garfield, go watch Garfield Holiday Heatwave. It's on YouTube. Yeah, highly recommended. Okay.
Right, and then basically Barry is stuck with a lot of the crappy gifts like raisins, and again, constantly he keeps getting underpants.
Yes, this isn't a gift for you, Barry. It's a gift for me.
And also, Erica continually, because she's the oldest child, she instantly bails out the instant she can. Says, "I gotta go. I got a thing." And by the 8th day, it's gotten old. Then we're getting like that. How these gifts are
like, oh, let me guess, Erica. You don't even have to tell us. You have a thing, don't you?
And again, I mean, Beverly, get that Farmiga charm going. I'm going to try to wean myself off the same. Now let's keep going. Okay, so
it's going to be impossible later on, though, and you know it.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyways.
So, okay, let's see. So she tried her best to make the holiday. Like they tried their best to make the holiday. Adam has tried his best to make the holiday fun, despite the disappointing, reoccurring nature of their version of Hanukkah. So Adam, he's what he does to spice things up is he dares Barry. He dares Barry, and the idea is Barry. I don't know if this is a consistent thing in the show. It makes sense because Barry, as we established in this episode, in the majority of the series, from what I understand, not the brightest bulb in the box.
And Barry, from that Hanukkah solo episode I watched, she is very boisterous and just like constantly wants to be the center of attention. So even if this whole dare thing isn't a reoccurring thing with the show, it still makes sense with his character from what I've seen.
Oh yeah. So let's see. So Adam has dared Barry to eat all the sour cream and condiments in the house.
Oh God! Epic meal time.
So of course Beverly reminds them of the house rules. What's the one rule? No daring Barry to do stupid stuff. Why?
Because I have no regard for my emotional well-being, or I'm sorry, for my physical well-being.
Sure.
What is it?
It's physical or personal. I think it's personal. But,
yeah, I'm sorry, because I was like, wait, emotional? No, that doesn't make sense.
I know it's not emotional.
Yeah,
physical.
My bad.
Anyway, probably personal. Okay. So let's see. So then Chris. Oh yes, we go to the Kremps.
The Kremps. Oh man, this is just like the whitest of white people.
You know what's funny? I did look into. I was looking up the fundamentals so I could maybe fill in some blanks if we needed to, and I noticed something. So the Kremps are recurring characters. The idea is Adam's friends with the youngest one of the family. At least I think it's the youngest one of the family. He's a member of one of the kids. I mean, he's a friend of one of the kids.
Okay.
The perfect family from across the street. And essentially, apparently they in this episode they have this really funny gag where they reference the husband. He says, "Oh, hey Murray, why don't you join Charles out back? He's chopping down the Yule log." He says, "No, I have faith in him. He can do it," which is funny. I just love this kind of instant bailout by saying, "No, I have faith in him." He's building him up.
He's a really funny character, man. Like he's just so straight to the point. You know what I mean?
But here's what's funny about that Tiki I found is that we've only seen the husband once. They keep finding ways to obscure him, apparently.
Oh, okay. So
And
it's like
he's
one of those
played by
sitcom characters, like the creepy naked guy from Friends.
sounds about right. But
Okay.
we do see when thankfully instead of that guy, well then again we got limbs of that guy. So the point is, we do we do know who the actor is who plays Charles in like his one appearance, and it's someone we're going to see in another special we're doing this.
Oh, is it?
This
Is it?
year.
Okay.
It's Tom Cavanaugh.
Tom Cavanaugh. Okay. Okay.
And boy, I love Tom Cavanaugh for many reasons. It's the fact that I love the fact that like, hey, Tom Cavanaugh's on the Flash right now, so we can't have him in the episode.
Right.
So he's in the backyard doing stuff. Just take our word for it.
Oh man. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So yeah, as I said, this is just the whitest of white families. I don't know.
Yep. So let's see. So Virginia Kremp, she's chock full of holiday cheer. She really is, and she's again, she's trying to be so nice. You're right. She's kind of like the whitest of white families in a way, where she's saying Merry. She corrects herself. She's being so politically correct here. Says, instead of saying Merry Christmas, she says Merry Winterfest.
Yeah, because that's not awkward at all.
Okay, let's see. So again, they seem like the perfect family. Scott's offering eggnog.
Nog, eggnog.
Not just eggnog with the cinnamon stick. These guys really are festive.
And also, he's a college kid, so of course he makes a strong nog.
I love this because at the end, which we'll get to, it seems very much that the Kremps are very much inspired off of a real life family because
it does. Yeah, right.
So it strikes me that's where it's based on a true story here about neighbors who got everything, and that probably inspired like half of this episode. The whole like showing up the other family kind of theme of the episode. So the other Kremp boys got exactly what they wanted, and of course,
I finally got the BB gun I always wanted, which is of course a Christmas Story call out right there.
Yep. And a snare drum.
Yep.
Well, it's not even just a regular drum, so it's like a snare drum.
And Beverly, she's just really taken aback by this. She's like, why are your kids willingly participating?
What else are they going to do? Then, of course, Beverly, she just doesn't get it. Basically, just kind of, I love how she boils it down to this fun phrase that keeps coming back in the episode. And it's just, you are good at family. No, there's no such thing as being good at family. Yes, you're good at family too. No, we're fine at family. Yeah, but we're fine. We're fab at family. Basically, as this back and forth going on, Murray just wants to is like bolting for the exodus. Well, it's been fun. Again, Garland owns it, man.
Yeah, he does.
Again, Kevin Smith came back to direct the finale of one of the seasons. I hope they keep bringing him back because he's got to meet Jeff Garland and the other guys. It's he's done good work on the show as well. Sorry. Kind of random call out there. Point is, Murray's going for the exit. Well, it's been fun. We should do it again, but let's not make a plan. Before he leaves.
So yeah, it looks like he has to. Let's see. There's a Santa thing that fell through, right? I didn't get the exact details.
Basically, Virginia is asking if Murray could be Santa Claus for the kids. Again, obviously the kids don't need someone dressed as Santa at this point, but can you dress as Santa and hand out the gifts? Mm-hmm. Beverly agrees for Murray against being kind of old neighborly and stuff, and Murray begins to flee. And he says, or then he flees. He runs out, and with Bev chasing him.
Yeah, good timing there.
Yes.
All right, so then we get a little bit of a backstory on the brothers. We have this game, Ball, which I really like, Dragon. This scene takes me back to me like playing with my little cousins as a kid and stuff like that, just inventing games and stuff.
We also get the details, December 23rd, 1980-something. Very exact.
80-something, yes. So every time you take a shot in Ball, what do you have to yell, Dragon?
Every time you...
every time you take a shot in Ball, you have to yell Ball.
Yeah. Ball.
So fun.
Yes, so jovial and fun.
Yes.
Okay,
so
Adam
winter
wins.
break is his favorite time of year because he gets to do, hang out with Barry so much. It's a sweet, like brotherly bonding thing until.
And traditionally, it's like like the older brother's a little bit of a bully to you, but this is the time where it's like it's cool time. It's like those times when Tom and Jerry got along with each other. It's kind of what it's like.
It's much better than those times.
Well, okay.
If you're talking about the Tom and Jerry movie.
No, I was talking about like in the actual episodes where they kind of teamed up for an.
No, right. We've been over this analogy before. I'm sorry. It's just every time I hear Tom and Jerry getting along, I'm always triggered to the Tom and Jerry movie.
See, this is why we can't. This is why we can't let the movie go, because everyone keeps bringing that up.
Exactly.
Anyway, so continue.
All right, yeah. So let's see. So yeah, suddenly a girl appears. Da da da.
So this is Lainey. Now Lainey was a friend established in the previous seasons that they're now she and Barry are now dating. They were
She's
friends.
Erica's friend, right?
I believe so. Yes,
Yeah.
and Barry had a thing for, and then they kind of finally consummated it. Well, I mean they're dating, so they're now boyfriend.
Okay,
girlfriend.
right,
So,
right.
Hence the reason she's being included this year.
Got it.
Yes.
So yeah, Ball has now been drastically changed, Dragon.
Yes,
The
it is.
Ball you knew is over.
We don't recognize that federation anymore.
Oh god. I can't even begin to catch you up on all the changes I've made to Ball in the past 10 minutes. I'm really liking these two. This is just a really fun brotherly dynamic.
And I like that again. I really liked Lainey here. Again, I had no idea who Lainey was before, because she wasn't really in the Batman episode I've seen, so I had no idea who this girl was until I looked into it. But again, she seems really nice and pleasant here. And she seems like
A nice girl.
yes, exactly.
She does seem like a nice girl, doesn't she?
She does. And based on that, like she's saying, oh, like why can't he play with us? Just basically welcoming Adam by all means. And Adam he's had it. And he leaves.
I like the comedy and just Barry being so boisterous pretty much because of the girl. Like, you know what I mean? He's just trying to make himself look cooler. Yeah. Like, oh, we're playing for champion of the universe.
Okay, let's see. Now I believe this is where the episode really takes off.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
is.
is.
Again.
Enter full-on Farmiga mode, folks.
Oh, yeah, we have kind of the Farmiga Academy, which is basically a whole little box of Vera Farmigas dressed in different outfits. Some of them with fake mustaches, some of them, wearing fancy hats.
All right.
Anyway. Also, they're all wearing Santa hats because it's a Christmas episode. But also, some of them, Star David, some of them Kwanzaa get up. So it's very multinational in that respect.
Okay.
Okay, so, Bev has a holiday plan to excite the family.
If it costs me money, it ain't happening.
It won't cost you. It won't cost you money. Well, then it's happening in the long run.
Short term, it'll cost you a lot of money.
Really funny. Basically, she's going over saying, we've been doing this holiday thing all wrong. Now we're doing Super Hanukkah.
Super Hanukkah!
I'm down for it. I love the idea of Super Hanukkah.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Super Hanukkah sounds like we got to run that by Monkey.
Yes, we should.
Monkey, we got this new holiday guy, Trace of Festivus. No, it's not Festivus. It's something even better than Festivus. You don't need aluminum pole for this. You need Super Hanukkah.
Wait. Let's not turn Super Hanukkah into a product.
Okay, well, it's like the new tradition sweeping the nation back in the 80s.
Super Hanukkah, all right.
Okay, so Super Hanukkah is introduced. And basically, essentially, the gag here with all the things you're about to break down is that she's she's trying to kind of rip off. It's a fun rip off of Christmas, but, it's Hanukkah.
We're basically it's like buttery booze milk, and we're gonna have all the presents,
the house,
the Hanukkah bush, and we're gonna save up all the presents and open them on one night or even one morning.
I just love that it has the unfortunate name Hanukkah bush. I really do.
We can call it Super Hanukkah morning. It's not Christmas morning. It's Super Hanukkah morning.
You better hope you're on there's a not, you're on the nice list instead of the naughty list because of Santa. No, because of Hanukkah Harry.
Or the holiday armadillo. One of the two.
So I love how Adam calls her on this instantly, because you would know this, where he's saying, you mean like the John Lovitz character from SNL? Well, he was based on a real person. Don't bother looking it up, though. Right. To me, that's a Farmiga bit right there. Mm-hmm. Don't bother looking it up, though. You gotta trust me on this, Norman. That's reason.
This is not going to be work. This is going to be fun. Now get to work.
And Eric is definitely down for one night of this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like how Beverly has this wordplay throughout the episode like that, where she instantly contradicts herself.
Yeah. Beverly's a lot of fun. Beverly's the thing that entices me to watch the show, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so now we have the... So what's the Christmas anthem? Well, the Super
Hanukkah anthem is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, because why not? By Neil Diamond, the voice of our people.
Oh god, yes, we have the Super Hanukkah montage in which they cut down a bush to decorate into a Hanukkah bush. Again, get your mind out of the gutters, folks. Hanukkah
Every
bush.
gift under the bush is better than the last.
Yes. Let's see. They're hanging stockings. They're hanging essentially stockings under the thing, but they aren't They aren't stockings. You know, everything's
Hanukkah socks.
Yes, Hanukkah socks. Of course, everything very much in the super. That's the Super Hanukkah spirit. Now you're getting it. They light the house for a change, which is nice. And then, of course, Murray's in. Looks expensive. It is. Super Hanukkah. Oh, man, this lady has so much great enthusiasm with her performance here. I gotta give her points there.
Yeah.
And they actually got gifts that they wanted. Erica gets a guitar, no socks, no underwear, no raisins either.
Let's see. Lainey bought Barry an Eagles jersey. Because her father works for the Eagles, so she didn't spend anything on it. So it's an Eagles jersey in which the whole team is signed.
And of course, what Adam presented was it's a nice cheap gift. In the 80s, it probably cost a little bit more. It was a little football keychain.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls her out saying, "There's a $10 limit." "Oh, it's okay. I got it for free." Again, she's so nice. Darn it.
Oh, God.
I think logically Adam can't be mad at her, but at the same time, oh man, she's making me look bad, steal my brother away from me around the holidays. Ooh. And
she's so bad.
Funny little side note here. If you'll notice, Adam's shirt says "Revenge of the Jedi." That's an exclusive shirt. That's when they printed out the wrong name on Return of the Jedi.
Nice. Speaking of which, who's the Scrooge in this thing? We have to nail that down.
Pretty sure it's Adam.
It's Adam.
Well, actually, what's funny? Based on the fact that Adam and Pops, they're in the show, they're kind of plays like they're kind of the flip side of the same coin. They're kind of really good friends. They have really good relationship. They both are the Scrooge in the special.
I would sign off more on, because Adam is just kind of like, he's just kind of got the thing going on with the brother. Well, I would say that Pop is more the Scrooge, because, Pop's got that whole thing where he's against the traditions, you know what I mean? And he has to go on the arc. I mean, he's not against the traditions, but he is a Scrooge for Super Hanukkah.
If we have to pick one, then yes, Pops. But I'm saying Adam does go through an arc, and he's like very like kind of Scrooge-esque to this poor girl.
I guess that's fair. Yeah. All right.
But I mean, okay, fine. We can label it.
Like I said, with Pop, it's like he's more kind of like the holiday Scrooge. So.
Yep. All right.
Alrighty. So let's see.
Right. Let's see. So after.
Oh God, we get a great delivery from Beverly. She's just like, "This is the holiday of my dreams, and I don't ever want it to end, ever." Again, tell me that's not something Vera Farmiga as Norma Bates would just crush at delivering. "Oh, this holiday is the holiday of my dreams, Norman. I don't ever want it to end."
Again, this is the happy version of it's the happy Super Hanukkah version of what the Bates Motel Christmas special was.
And also, I think by canon, we're making the Bates family Jewish at this point.
I'm just saying this is like in that alternate timeline. Again, the alternate timeline, which all the bad stuff did not happen to Norma. She became Jewish, and she a different life. It's like the ripple effect. These things, all their details change. It's like it's a little fracture of the timeline.
Okay. So
anyway, so enter Pops.
Yep. So Pop is very. I'm sorry. Is it Pop or Pops? Plural or?
I saw it as Pops.
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 Like the Johnny Bravo character?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Well, Johnny. All right. That was a terrible impression. Anyways.
That really was. Okay. So yeah, he's questioning all this Christmas-esque stuff, through super.
What is that music? It's Neil Diamond, the voice of our people.
Now here's a Christmas product I really do like, or in this case, a Super Hanukkah product I really do like. Peppermint J's. Like if she holds them at the opposite end.
Dragon, I want to say I did, like, when I was watching Survivor, I did have that sort of, like, the promos that you were mentioning, like, that was, like, the big gag that they were pumping with this special, was like, oh, see, it's not candy canes, it's Peppermint J's. So that specific gag stuck out of my mind from the promos.
That to me is fine. That's something I believe we could get behind endorsing, to be honest.
Oh, I think so. So get your Peppermint J's, folks. They're not candy canes. They're better than candy canes, even though they're made from exactly the same ingredients.
They're shaped like letters. If you have neighbors who don't celebrate Christmas and they celebrate Hanukkah, not just any Hanukkah, but Super Hanukkah, you gotta get them Peppermint J's.
If you're in the Abrams family, good news. You can send JJ 2 Peppermint J's and make his Christmas merry. And then JJ holds up the 2 Peppermint J's. I'm jolly!
Then you have a J.K. Simmons dresses as Santa as J.J. Jameson as Santa Claus, and say, just holding up 2 J's and like a big old smile, like an uncharacteristic smile for an endorsement. Like again the 2 J's followed by Jameson.
And then we also have JJ the jet plane. Remember,
now we've officially, I remember. Now we've officially made this too silly.
Yes. Now I'm just trying to run my mind through JJ's. Okay. Anyways, all right.
Oh, remember that really twisted scene from Batman Beyond Return of the Joker with Joker Jr.
Oh,
JJ.
Okay.
Nothing says Happy Holidays or Super Hanukkah like tortured children turned into the Joker with upside down candy canes. Nothing says it better than that. Okay, back on point.
All right, so Garland comes back in. Oh, I did the thing for the blonde neighbor people.
He's in the preface of being like, "What's next?" And then Santa enters and loses his pants.
Yeah, what's next? Is Santa gonna come through the door right now?
Boy, does he. I love this, too. And there's a gag that isn't here. I'm not saying like I'm mad that they didn't have it in there. I'm just kind of like, I was expecting they didn't do it. I'm kind of respecting a little bit more for not having this easy gag where we enter Virginia. Again, Virginia enters. And I had like a fun gag in here if we did get this scene. Basically, if she saw Garland, having ditched the pants. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus, and he has no pants.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Yep.
We didn't get that scene, so that's just a pointless, fun observation. So she's amazed by everything. Of course, we have kind of the very literal Virginia here, and of course, we have the very skeptical Pops here, who's against Super Hanukkah, and Virginia is very inquisitive about Super Hanukkah.
There's a rich cultural significance to this. Otherwise, you wouldn't do this to me, would you?
Yep. So she's asking the story behind the Hanukkah bush, which I know out of context does not sound right, but she's asking about...
Oh, get over that. It's fine. It's fine.
So puts her on the spot. She found the... remember the Tika, do you remember the legend about the Hanukkah bush?
All I have written down is it's basically like they found the bush in the temple basement.
Yep, that's it.
And then they ate festive tchotchkes, and
they found festive tchotchkes, like
tchotchkes, yeah,
like gift shop stuff.
And then the main thing I remember is, you forgot the part where Aquaman swam to Egypt and parted the Red Seas with his dolphin friends.
Now that's the Moses remake I want to see.
Oh, hell yeah. Especially if it's like bro-y Carl Urban Aquaman. Anyways.
Carl Urban Aquaman.
Oh, wait, Carl... What am I saying? Carl Urban Aquaman. Oh, God.
Yeah, he's in Thor, Tiki.
I know. What am I saying? No, Jason Momoa. Bro-y Jason Momoa Aquaman.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
All right, so let's see. After the Aquaman gag... It basically says, I'll show you ridiculous. You say, I'm just being ridiculous. I'll show you when he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Then, again, Beverly's trying to save face by saying, "Oh yes, that's the reenactment of Aquaman storming out."
Yep.
It's kind of fun. It's almost as if they made a cartoony light version of Farmiga, but of course we have it in a completely different context. That's kind of what we're dealing with. Our parody version of Norma Bates, but in her own lighthearted show.
Oh God.
Let's see. So Adam feels edged out of his traditions with his brother.
He's been kicked off the couch, man.
Yeah. It's not as bad as being kicked off the bed, because at least like a whole misadventure, we get left at a gas station, then you end up in the house next door, and then you think you're falling, but really you're falling with style, and then anyway, happy ending. Oh, moving on. So,
are you proud of yourself?
A little, yeah.
All right, good. I'm glad.
Moderately proud. Is it? There's no. I'm good. Okay. Anyway, so we have some very. Well, take us through it then. Go on.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, so basically it's Adam just gets kind of pissed. He's just like, I don't know. I don't have a written down line for line, but basically he's being
very childish. They're both being very jealous. He's showing off.
Fudge you! And you've seen the movie, so you know what that means.
Which I thought I appreciated that gag.
And then, so Adam storms off, and yeah, this is a great bit with Lady. And,
so this is our nice girl moment of the episode, right here.
Yeah. Oh, look at you, all festive and innocent.
Hey, basically,
I'm on to you, Lady.
After he cools down for a moment, he says, it's the only time Barry's nice to me, and it's the only time Barry's nice to me at all.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, you ruined it all, and then she feels bad. She wants to give the brothers time alone again.
Yeah, she never gets in between brothers, except for that one time at summer camp that they were twins. Let's not talk about that.
Right. So Adam tries to continue. Basically, it's a real nice gesture on her part. And then Adam's going down now, just the two brothers, and he's trying to continue the traditions. Saying, "Oh yeah, she had the bail, but you and I, we can pick where she left off." And now Barry's all disinterested because now the girl's not there.
Oh, whatever. I've seen this movie. I miss Lainey.
But then in that moment, as Barry is like a fun payoff here. So as Barry's about to leave, Adam gets an idea. An awful idea.
The Adam got a wonderful, awful idea. Oh, man.
It's a wonderful, awful, nasty idea.
It is a wonderful, awful idea. It actually fits this time.
It is to get Barry to stay. And I love this as the scene's happening on screen. Look at the juxtaposition here, like Flick from A Christmas Story. By daring Barry to do something. Mm-hmm. I double dog dare you.
I was born without the fear gene. Name it.
We're going to see what shenanigans they get into momentarily. So we have Murray Santa.
Yes.
So now first of all, this is the first one. He's actually wearing pants, because traditionally this character does not like to wear pants.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing with him. He's just a little too comfy around the house. Anyway, so he's actually wearing, because it's all thermal, and he realizes, he got a free lottery ticket when he was out in the Santa suit. People love Santa. Such a jovial reaction.
Who knew?
And of course, the guy in the Santa suit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. We'll be getting a lot of with our next special.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So we enter... oh, God. So enter what we think initially is Hanuka Harry, but it's not. It's something it's far worse than Hanuka Harry.
I am the holiday armadillo!
Oh, that guy has to stand in line, too. David Schwimmer's he's on a coffee break right now. He's getting tea. He's at Howard Hamlin's seasonal... He's at Howard Hamlin's seasonal little tea and cocoa stand.
Yes, he is. So
he's at the side, so they have Howard Hamlin in a Hamlindigo blue Santa suit.
Tea and yes.
And he has like a little bell saying, tea for charity, tea for charity. And they come by, make some tea, get some.
I really want Patrick Fabian to know the lengths of this in-joke that I really want him to know. That's all I'm saying. This in-joke is gone completely off the rails.
Do you want me to make the Howard Hamlin thing make all the sense in the world right now?
Why?
Well, let me actually tell you why it's a little bit relevant, vaguely relevant. Remember when I referenced Tom Cavanaugh early on?
Yes.
There's a cheesy Hallmarkian TV movie with Tom Cavanaugh and Patrick Fabian as the bad guy. I've told you about before.
All right. Again, so Fabian rant warranted. Good job, sir.
Okay, so let's see. Right, so sorry, I was got distracted by the Hamlin to go path there, but no.
I'm Hanuka. I'm mashing two words together to make one offensive word, just like you do. Who wants to look into my sack of shame?
George Siegel's amazing.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
Always good. Yes, the sack of shame, which of course leads to a family history lesson with all the depressing things.
Oh man.
All very depressing.
A button from a sweatshop.
Yeah, so we have like Samuel Solomon, like the very distant, like great grandfather or something, distant relative. You dismantled our dreams. It's just take us through some of this thing. It's just I
don't have much of it. Let's see. There's a whole gag about like, oh, we didn't even have a table. You had a table, Al. It wobbled.
Oh god, that's fun. Also, there's like an empty jar.
Erica's just beside herself. She's like, oh god, do we have to go through this? We're gonna go through every last depressing gift because it's fun.
Oh yeah. Then we have there's also another fun one there. There's an empty jar, and he says it's a jar full of traditions. Oh look, it's empty.
Psych gag.
Yeah. There's like 20 more, and I love Erica feels like, oh man, there's like 20 more sad things in here.
Right.
Fun.
Okay, so we get the triple dog dare on the tongue the
tetherball pole.
Yeah, the tetherball pole. Yes.
So obviously Barry goes for it.
The triple dog dare is like the coup d'etat of all dares.
Oh yeah. So of course Barry tongue to the pole very stupidly. Again, it makes it more embarrassing is that he's seen the special many times.
Yes.
He's seen the movie so many times, and he knows the setup. He should know the setup.
But you know what? Having seen that special many times, he also knows the significance of a triple dog dare. I mean, you don't turn down a triple dog dare.
Yeah. Let's see. So he sticks his tongue to the pole, very much like Flick. And then basically, this is like the opportunity for Adam to voice his frustrations to his now trapped brother. So you're gonna spend time whether you like it or not. Ha!
And then Barry's pretty convincing. He's like, "Is that what this is all about? Oh, of course I'll spend time with you. Let's go inside and play a game of ball." Ball. Again, I just love the concept of ball. Oh, yeah. The original version? Of course the original version. Come over here and give Big Tasty a hug. Now, I assume Big Tasty is one of Barry's nicknames, which is hilarious.
I think it might be a real football player from the 80s. Could it be?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why, because his stocking's also called Big Tasty, and the jersey was Big Tasty. So I think that's the player that he really likes on the Philadelphia team.
I don't know though. It might be a nickname. It might be a nickname.
Well, man, I don't know. It could be. I'm saying it's a nickname of some sort. So
I'm gonna look it up really quick because I'm pretty sure I remember in that other Hanuka solo.
It might just be he really likes that one play, and that's why his nickname is Big Tasty.
Okay, wait, what is it?
Big Tasty.
Tasty. Okay, I'm just gonna Google Goldberg's Big Tasty and see what comes up.
Okay. Anyway, so then of course.
Oh, you know what it is? It's his rap name. It's his rapper name.
Ah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming, but okay.
He raps in the Han Solo, the Hanuka solo.
Is he any good?
There's more of an emphasis on that.
Was he any good?
No.
I figured as much. Okay.
It's kind of like pseudo Lonely Islands. I mean, kind of like in a so bad it's in good way. It's kind of entertaining. You know what I mean? It's like Lonely Island style entertaining.
All right, let's see. So then both these idiots get stuck to the pole as he lures Adam into a false sense of security, brings him in, and basically now his lips are stuck to it just because he got smushed to it.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. And basically they're airing their grievances out to each other. So in a way, it is like Festivus. There's an aluminum pole,
yes.
and they're stuck
there's
to
a pole. You're right. A pole is involved. I didn't even realize that.
There's a little bit of Festivus in the holiday after all.
God.
Okay. We have Hanukkah Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus is singing the 12 days of Hanukkah on a banjo.
The 12 days of grievances.
12 days of grievances.
Again, it feels very much like Festivus.
Because they just all came so fast. Do you have any of them?
No, but again, it's been he's listing various grievances about this, about Super Hanukkah.
Mm-hmm.
You know how basically, what you're doing is trampling on yield traditions.
Mm-hmm.
Hanukkah
verse, you crap all over our cultures.
It goes from 12 days, a 12 days of Christmas type song to a Jingle Bells. There's a bunch of different Christmas songs on the banjo.
Give her the damn banjo, Al.
Yeah, I think it's nice to see Murray on her side there.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we lead to this. To me is just kind of a fun reference in its own. Just the classic and the Moses story. Watching Prince of Egypt recently, by happenstance, I swear it is by happenstance. The burning bush gag.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Just the fact that we have the burning Hanukkah bush.
Someone save the Hanukkah tree, a Christmas bush, whatever.
Yeah, with the candles like on the side, there's
Are you happy now? You ruined Super Hanukkah.
Which, by the way, I could be crazy. I think it might be a reference to Christmas Vacation when the tree goes up in flames.
It could be. For me, it kind of. This might not be it, but there's a famous moment in a Simpsons Thanksgiving special where Marge lays into Bart. She's like, "Are you happy, Bart? You've ruined Thanksgiving." I don't know. That's what I got out of it.
I mean, sure. I mean, the aftermath. I'm talking about literally just the tree going up in flames.
Oh, yeah. Right. I'm saying the line. It kind of reminded me of Simpsons. Anyways.
So then basically, as this is being hashed out, the Crump family observes, and they think it's like, oh, what is this? What's the significance of this?
And then Beverly kind of goes into a rant. We suck at family. We suck at it.
We're the
big suck.
We suck butt at family, she says.
Oh, God. And
then I love to say, this is when a bleep works. Not on Gallivant, where they have to do like an uncharacteristic bleep, and I hate the bleeps on Gallivant. But we have she's bleeped, and then we have a bleep from Garland at the same time. It's like echoing what she said.
Right.
We do, bleep, we do, like, F it, we do. As Garland's go like, yeah, F it. He was just he's so enthusiastic about it, like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so then we have the brothers freezing it out. They begin to
warmth.
Yes, they're hugging for warmth, and they basically get the apologies here. And you're my brother. You can never be replaced. Real nice, holly jolliness going on there.
They say "I love you" to each other for the first time in their life, I think.
Yeah, and then we have this great gag where initially it's basically after this moment, like when they hug, I guess, and just as they're going through this, the pole moves, and then he says, "What was that? The warmth in my heart? No, you can move the pole." So then they both collectively lift the pole, and they enter the house having just various poles. Yeah, man, it's really dangerous because if this thing falls, there can be some serious damage.
Oh God, right. Oh man. And then this is just such good timing here. They enter the house with their tongues on the pole, and Garland's just like, "I've raised morons." That's fair. You really have.
Of course, the idea is with the mother's eyes, they can do no wrong. In the father's eyes, he's looking at very realistically. No, they screwed up. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So let's see. We then have the. It's kind of established that again, Christmas Story keeps coming on. So it's 24 hours of Christmas Story even back in the 80s.
Which was there 24 hours of a Christmas Story back in the 80s? I feel like that's a 2000s thing.
I'll be fair. I'm reading into that. What I'm saying, mostly it was coming on again, but I'm just saying that's why they're kind of hinting, they're trying to homage the fact that it comes on constantly.
Right. Right. All right.
Like, hey, maybe it's coming on again. Plus, a different day's possibly gone by. So, yeah, I don't know, either or.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Okay. So we have. And they have room for Lainey now to watch Christmas Story. It's kind of the significance of it all. So, now Lainey's welcomed. There's enough love to go around. Oh, ain't that cute. Being good, and basically what's going on in the narration is, being good at family is not about, the sizzle and pop. It's about remembering the importance in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Bev, thanks, sir.
Yeah, so Bev, she's with Pop, and Pop gives her the mother's locket. It was a picture of her from, I believe it's a baby picture of Bev from her first Hanukkah, right?
Yeah, it's the mother and Bev and the little locket. It's basically from the first Hanukkah gift that she gave her.
Yeah, and then they just both agree. They both got carried away. They're family. Oh, isn't that nice?
And that is him saying, "You are good at family."
Mm-hmm.
It's important to know where you came from. It's no thanks, Dad. Oh, ain't that cute. Then we have this fun bit with Virginia. I love the fact here, and this was not in the episode until the very end. I'm just going to hope this is a regular thing, that Bev's nickname for Virginia is Ginsey.
Right.
Just so cute. So Ginsey confesses that she does not have the perfect family. Everything is poop. Her words to the letter.
Everything is just falling apart.
Yep. I mean, the boys gave the pet eggnog, and they have to clean the carpet now. Steve shot Drew with a BB gun. One brother shot another brother with a BB gun. And Charles, again, Tom Cavanaugh, but we're not seeing him, has burnt the ham, and now they have no Christmas dinner.
Oh, well, you can come with us to Christmas dinner.
But not Charles, because we can't afford him.
No, exactly.
And then this, to me, was a fun. It was like the fun reference of it all here, where they go to a Chinese restaurant. Of course, a loving homage to Christmas Story.
Yeah, we have Garland, or I think it's Pop who's startled by the roast duck, right?
I think so, yeah. And then basically the moral is, it's not about what or how you celebrate; it's who you celebrate with. And ours is crazy, but awesome. Our holiday is crazy, but it's awesome.
Mm.
Then we have the duck egg, and let's see. At the end, we have the
Crimp's Perfect Christmas, which is home video footage. So yeah,
and again, very likely the origin point from the for the episode. It was like real life, recorded footage of most likely the Crump family receiving the BB gun.
God. Right. And then we get an adorable bit with Barry and Beverly right at the end. I love this bit, Drake.
Take us through it. It's kind of like if, again, in this alternate timeline, it's like,
oh God,
it's Tiki. I'll tell you this. Just again, I'm going to make the Tom Cavanaugh thing go the extra mile here. Quite literally, is that it's Reverse Flash. It's like it's the Tom Cavanaugh thing. It's like the Flash, where it's like Flashpoint. You go back in time, you change a detail, you stop all the bad stuff from happening to Norma Bates. So we have this new timeline created. And Dylan is now a dimwit. Dylan is now dumb as a rock as Barry.
Yes.
Now we get this loving moment between two of them. This is like the whole you bought me a ticket moment for Bates Motel, but in a whole different seasonal context.
Oh, that's so perfect. That's so.
Take us through it.
Okay, so Barry gets a card for Beverly for Christmas, but she just wants a Snuggie, which is a hug, and she triple dog dares him. Triple dog dare.
Barry has this.
Take these Snuggies. Take them.
Barry wins at everything.
Barry wins at everything. Such a fun way to.
Barry is such a look at him go type character. He really
look
is.
At him go. Yep. Oh. All right, so that's the Christmas Story. So let's see. Final thoughts, I guess.
I enjoyed it quite a great deal.
Yeah, I'm really glad you brought this one to our attention, Dragon, and I definitely want to do the Goldbergs as a kind of tradition for Christmas in July for now on, considering it's an easy holiday one. I'm enjoying these characters. We can kind of make ties to the Farmiga-isms as we go along. So, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I just, especially the characters of Beverly and Barry, for me, really stick out as just a lot of fun. All of them are good. It's just Beverly and Barry are kind of like the big comedic high points for me. Yeah, just a really fun episode all around. I like how it's kind of, it's got a good message about, about. I really do genuinely like that message of the perfect family, and no family's perfect and everything. That's really good. Just overall solid special. All right, so Dragon.
Yes.
It's time to unwrap what we're doing next.
Which would be...
Okay, so you know how Watchmen was like the unfilmable movie?
Yes.
I feel like 13 Reasons Why is like the show that's like impossible to do a Christmas special for. But we're going to try, folks. We're going to try. It's our first pitch of the season. It is 13 Reasons Why, the holiday special. God help us. We are going to hell for doing this.
It's going to be a Merry Christmas after all.
Oh, man. I am legitimately nervous about this.
There was a really dark joke I could make right now, but I'm not going to.
Oh, man.
There's a gift suggestion that would be a horrible idea.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to say it.
All right. Okay, so yeah, this much like Beverly, Beverly, of course, takes all these Christmas tropes and puts them into a whole grab bag and makes a new holiday out of it. And that's exactly what we've done, Dragon. We've made a new holiday out of looking at the Christmas tropes, and yeah.
Well, T, don't you want to go through a few of them, like kind of list them off?
Right. Okay. I got one part of the order right, Dragon. I got one part of it right. I'm getting there. Look at him go. Oh God.
Tiki's good at everything.
So many tropes. So we have Christmas Vacation. We have hot chocolate. We have a Christmas story. We have holiday traditions.
A Christmas / holiday tree on fire.
Yeah, we have the guy in the Santa suit.
We got Peppermint Jays.
Peppermint Jays, of course. Can't forget your Peppermint Jays.
Of course, the reinvention of Hanuka. The really original holiday.
Yeah, making a new holiday, right, for sure. The perception of kind of like, like the rival families over the holidays, like, oh, we better, we're not as good as that family. I feel like that's been done.
It has. Probably terribly in Deck the Halls, but it has been done.
Exactly.
We have, let's see, there's the...
Just all the stuff from A Christmas Story, like the BB gun and the pole and everything.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, we also have these kind of like brothers kind of, at odds around the holidays, or like feeling like you're basically trying to bond with someone around the holidays and it's not going well.
What about overcompensating for holiday cheer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, our Scrooge in Pops.
Eggnog.
Certainly eggnog. Christmas lights and decorations.
Yep.
Stockings. Sure. The gift that outshines the other gift.
What about the unconventional holiday character with Santa Claus?
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Oh man. Let's see, the Christmas card at the end.
Yes. The home video Christmas footage. Let's see. Christmas in the 80s.
Christmas, sure.
Kind of a rare one. I might as well pull that while we can.
Gift exchanges.
Yes.
We also kind of got Christmas in the 80s with Guardians of the Galaxy, too, at least in the flashback.
That's what I'm saying. Let's see. Guy in a Santa suit.
I already mentioned that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Anything we are forgetting. Oh, visiting the neighbors around the holidays.
There you go. Okay. I think that's about it. I'm sure if we tried, we could do more, but we'll leave the grasping at straws for future specials, Dragon. So yes, like I was saying, much like Beverly, we like to go and we figure like we're our own sort of super Hanukkah ourselves. We're our super Christmas tropes. I don't know, Dragon. Just lead me in. Just lead me in.
Tiki, in the spirit of Super Hanukkah, and all that is holy and celebratory of the Hanukkah bush, of the peppermint jays, of all of Hanukkah Claus, please, Tiki, I beg you, search deep within your sack of sadness and pull out the answer to my quandary. Oh please, oh please, oh please, I've been a good boy this year. I'm desperate to know. We all need to know. How are we going to discover tropes, Tiki? How are we going to scientifically go through this process? How are we going to boil down this process and find out what all these tropes mean, Tiki? What does it mean?
It means putting the mistletoe underneath the microscope next time on Christmas in July.
In a Farmiga New Year.
Are you happy now? You've ruined Super Hanukkah.